Have you been thinking about re-experiencing the classic days of Nintendo back when they were all the rage in the mid-80s? Have you been considering to dust off your old NES carts or buying them digitally off the eShop? Well, forget all that! Play this instead! NES Remix! A new title for the Wii U that mixes just about every classic NES game from the mid-80s and has you re-experience them in a whole new light. Over 200 challenges to face, over 600 stars to collect, and 16 games chosen to test your mettle. And if you think this is all nothing more than a simple nostalgia derby, then wait till you tackle the Remix Games! Over 50 daunting challenges that'll mess with your beloved classics like nothing else. So you think you can handle Donkey Kong no problem? Then how about playing it again, as Link? Think Ice Climbers is a cinch to beat? Then try getting to the top of the mountain while controlling 2 Ice Climbers at the same time! Think this level in Super Mario Bros. Is a cinch? Then try playing it again, with Ice Physics! It's just stuff like this that gives these classics new life, and surprisingly addicting when you want to collect stars. Oh yeah, depending on how fast you clear a challenge, you earn stars. Earn enough stars, and you unlock more challenges. You can also try to cope for rainbow stars, but they're just there for bragging rights. Not only do stars unlock more challenges, but eventually they'll unlock additional games like Zelda, Ice Climber, and Pinball. Huh. Thankfully, earning stars isn't usually an issue, since the developers knew that these NES games haven't aged so gracefully, and that beating certain challenges within a specific time would be near impossible. I can only recall very few times where the record time to earn 3 stars was kinda stingy. So what we've got here is pretty much a massive love letter to those who've experienced NES games in the past, and even teaches those who've never got the hang of these games certain tricks of the trade that makes playing them better. With that said, however, I do have one issue with NES Remix. While it does contain most key games from the mid-80s, there's a few glaring absences. I mean, where's Metroid? Where's Punch-Out? Where's Kid Icarus? These are pretty well known and loved games from the time period, so how come they didn't get a spot? Oh well, maybe if we're lucky they can release a DLC pack which contains challenges from these 3 games. In the end, this is still a great package all its own. In fact, why even bother buying most of the games it features individually? This game pretty much features them at their best. You'd be saving yourself a lot of money just keeping the NES Remix and its plethora of fan service. But that's really just my stance on the whole issue. Maybe if Nintendo dropped the prices on some of them like Balloon Fight and Ice Climber, then maybe they'd be fine enough for a singular purchase, but $5 is asking too much for games which bring out too little in the long run. But yeah, otherwise, just play NES Remix. It features the very best of Nintendo from that time period in one little package, and the Remix challenges are definitely a highlight to what could have been awesome to see in those games. So drop that clunky gray box and grab a gamepad, because this is Playing with Power.